last 30 minutes of daylight, and we got a big buck coming. He's at 600 yards and closing. The wind is wrong, but we're hoping to get a shot here in the next 10 minutes. It is the show opener, day 2, and we are out here primarily mule deer hunting, and we're going to be working a whole different section of the pasture that we did yesterday. And it was a 10 plus mile hike yesterday. Our knees were feeling it and our joints, but we got a good night's rest, had a big belly full of lasagna, and now we're going to hammer it today. Again, cold, not a lot of wind. We should see a lot of deer. So Craig Phifer's pretty well primed up. We put the deer on notice yesterday, and today could be the day that we trip the trigger. So we're excited to be out here. Yesterday was a fabulous day. I mean, one of the best days I've ever had on the prairie seeing deer. We just didn't see the right one. So we're working some deep draws that are right behind me, and hopefully we turn up a deer that we're looking for. But outside of that, we're in the fight. We're going to keep fighting, and Craig Phifer doesn't know the word quit. So wish us luck, and we're about to walk in this direction right here and start working a canyon. Seen a lot of deer. I mean, a lot of deer. How many bucks have we seen?
A half dozen. Yeah.
Oh, geez, way more than that.
Today or yesterday?
Today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 8, 12.
Yeah, something like that. But deer, coyotes galore. And now, but we just can't turn up that next level buck. We saw one decent 4x4, but he had his back half was snapped off. And we covered a lot of miles this morning, midday. Outside of that, we're going to wrap it up. We're about probably 20 minutes before dark, and Craig's looking at me going, I'm glad this is the last hill to the truck. Actually, he's got more drive, but I'm starting to run on empty.
Is this really the last hill? I don't believe you.
I'm saying that to build just a little bit of false hope.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And knowing that we are into building character.
Yeah.
With just a tiny little bit of fibbing.
Right.
Nate needs that to keep on his toes.
Mm-hmm.
Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. We really appreciate you guys watching our videos, and we really like the feedback. And we're having a great deer season in here in November in South Dakota. And it is one of our favorite places to spend time this time of year. All right, we are down to the last 2 hours of daylight. We made the big sachet this morning, about 7 miles. Turned up a couple small whitetail bucks. Now we went back into pretty much solid mule deer country, although we saw 3 whitetail does and another big whitetail. We think it was a big buck. We're just not sure. But anyway, we're running out of time. It was 2 strike hitters right now for Craig, and we're working these draws right here. This is rough country for South Dakota, so we're hoping to turn up a shooter mule deer or that mysterious whitetail that we didn't ever see his head, what he had on his head. Last 30 minutes of daylight, and we got a big buck coming. He's at 600 yards and closing. The wind is wrong, but we're hoping to get a shot here in the next 10 minutes. Bam. Okay.
Dropped him.
Okay, you hit him right in the top 3 inches of his back.
Holy. Bam. Down.
He's toast. He's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. Oh, man, I'm so happy for you.
That's awesome. What
Yeah,
a great
that's
ending.
awesome.
And he's a good old mature buck. And I don't know how we're going to get him out of here. I think we're going to have to.
Not too bad.
I think we're going to have to break him down like an elk in Idaho.
Okay.
You tripped that trigger and wham! And I saw his hair, that far under his spine, and then boom, down. But I was afraid after that whitetail buck from mine earlier this week. I'm like, that dude lived for a week and was running as though he wasn't even hurt at all. And I guarantee you, whomever shot him first, that deer hit the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Unbelievable.
But yours that did the trick because it took a short amount of time and he was done for it. Well, we better get down there.
Mm-hmm.
How many packs have we got? Serious?
4.
Did you bring a pack, Nate?
Yep.
All right. Well, as you guys saw, it was an unbelievable way to wrap up this hunt. It was 3 days of going after it. We had the absolutely gorgeous weather. Everybody tagged out. That does not happen very often. But for the last 30 minutes of this hunt, where Craig, we were able to locate that deer and he make a fantastic shot at almost 500 yards. It just couldn't have finished any better. And now we are going to wrap up this evening. We're going to pack up the trailer, and now we're headed to our third segment of our hunts here in South Dakota.